Welcome to this channel. Today we are going to explore Chikmagalur district, Karnataka State, the coffee land of India. Before we go into the video, please subscribe this channel and press bell button to get notifications of upcoming videos. Now we go into the video. Chikkamagaluru, formerly Chikmagalur, translates literally to young daughter's town. Folklore suggests the town was given as a dowry to the younger daughter of Rukmangada, the legendary chief of Sakrapatna. Today it is globally renowned as the birthplace of coffee in India. The district is a tapestry of verdant hills, cascading waterfalls, and sprawling estates, making it a primary destination for trekkers, nature lovers, and pilgrims alike. Situated in the southwestern part of Karnataka, Chikkamagaluru is perched on the foothills of the Babbudangarage, part of the Western Ghats. It is landlocked, sharing borders with Shimoga to the north, Devanagari to the northeast, Chitragurga and Tumkur to the east, Usan to the south, and Dachina Kannada to the west. Its elevation varies significantly, with the highest point, Mullayangiri, standing at approximately 1930 meters. The district has a rich historical lineage since ruled by the Hoysalas in their early years. However, its most famous historical milestone occurred in the 17th century when the Sufi saint Baba Budan brought 7 coffee beans from Yemen and planted them in the hills here. This act broke the Arab monopoly on coffee and birthed the Indian coffee industry. During British rule, the region saw the establishment of large-scale commercial plantations that still define its landscape. The climate is generally tropical and pleasant. The island areas, Malnadu, experience heavy rainfall during the monsoon, June to September, and cool, misty winters, October to February. Summer, March to May, is mild compared to the plains, with temperatures rarely exceeding 32 degrees C. This temperature climate is the secret behind the district's flourishing flora and high quality Arabica and Robusta coffee. Chikkamagaluru is well connected by road via NH 173, while the district has a railway station with a connectivity to Kadur, the main junction. It is not on the primary interstate trunk line. The newest major airports are Mangalore. The nearest major airports are Mangaluru International Airport IXE, about 150 km away, and the newly operational Shivamoga Airport. Kempegowda International Airport BLR in Bangalore is the primary gateway for international traders, located roughly 250 km away. As of recent data, the district has a population of approximately 1.1 to 1.2 million. The demographic is a mixture of urban and rural, with a significant portion of the population residing in small towns and plantation hamlets. The literacy rate is high, reflecting Karnataka's general trend, often hovering around 79 to 82%. The social fabric is diverse. While Hindus form the majority, there are significant Muslim and Christian communities. The district is a model of syncretism, exemplified by the Baba Budangiri Shrine, which is a pilgrimage site for both Hindus as Tatraya Pita and Muslims. The people, known for their hospitality, are deeply tied to the agrarian cycles of coffee and spice harvesting. Kannada is the official and most widely spoken language. due to its proximity to the coast and the influx of plantation labor. Tulu, Konkani, and Biari are also spoken. Many locals are multilingual, often fluent in English and Hindi to cater to the booming tourism industry. The culture is deeply rooted in the Melnadu tradition. Folk arts like Yakshagana, dance drama, and Sugama Sangita are popular. Local festivals like the Koil Pod, though more common in Coorg, it influences nearby areas, and the annual Urs at Baba Budangiri are celebrated with great fervor. The coffee culture itself is an art form here, from the way beans are resorted to the traditional filter coffee brewing methods. The district is a regional hub for education. It hosts several investigations institutions, including the Adichun Chanagiri Institute of Technology (AIT) and several government colleges. There is a strong emphasis on agricultural and historical research, given the district's economic reliance on plantations. Compared to metropolitan hubs like Bengaluru, the cost of living is moderate. Housing is affordable in towns through luxury homestays in plantations can be expensive. The cost is driven primarily by the tourism sector. During peak seasons, prices for services and local transport tend to rise. The per capita income is relatively high compared to northern Karnataka thanks to the lucrative coffee and spice trade. Most large scale plantations owners fall into higher tax brackets, and the district contributes significantly to the state's agricultural cess and GST through its commercial trade. The district is part of the Udupi Chikkamagaluru Lok Sabha constituency. Administratively, it is headed by a deputy commissioner. Assembly constituencies: Chikkamagaluru, Mudigur, Kadur, Tarigar, and Sringeri. Politics is vibrant, often entering a plantation labor rights, forest conservation laws, and religious harmony. Current policies focus on sustainable tourism and the One District One Product (ODOP) initiative, where coffee is the flagship product. The government also provides subsidies for drip irrigation and eco-friendly pulping units to protect the Western Ghats water table. The district is divided into seven talukas: Chikkamagaluru, Kadur, Koppa, Mudigeri, Narasimharajapura, Ennarpura, Sringeri, and Tarikari. These divisions help manage the varied geography from the dry plains of Kadur to the rainforests of Sringeri. Chikkamagaluru is the cradle of rivers. The Tunga and Patra rivers originate in the Gangamula hills of Kundramukhi. Other significant rivers include the Hemavati, Vedavati, and Netravati tributaries. These rivers are the lifeline for irrigation and hydroelectric power in southern Karnataka. The district is rich in biodiversity and timber. The forests yield high quality teak, rosewood, and sandalwood. The soil is volcanic and rich in organic matter, ideal for horticulture. Water is perhaps the most vital resource, with the district acting as the catchment area for several major dams. tourist attractions. Key destinations include Mullayanagiri, the highest peak in Karnataka, Babu Pudnagiri, famous for its serene and trekking trails, Kammangundi, a hill station with beautiful rose gardens, Kundramuk National Park, known for its grass-covered hills and biodiversity, Hebbi Falls, a stunning two-tiered waterfall. Names of cities and towns: Chikkamagaluru, the district headquarters and commercial hub. Kadur, a major railway junction and trek center for pulses and trade center for pulses. Sringeri, the heart of the coffee plantation belt. Tarikari, known for its historical temples and proximity to the Badru Wildlife Sanctuary. The primary employer in agriculture, coffee, pepper, areca nut. However, there is a growing sector in ecotourism and hospitality. Recently, some small-scale food processing units and IT-enabled services have begun to sprout in the main town. While Kundramuk was once home to one of the world's largest iron ore mines, large-scale mining has been largely halted due to environmental concerns and Supreme Court mandates to protect the Western Ghats' fragile ecosystem. Some minor mineral quarrying exists for local construction. Apart from coffee curing works, processing plant, the district has several agro-based industries. These include spice processing, timber mills, and small-scale tea processing in the higher altitude. Tourism is now classified as a major service industry here. Coffee is king with both Arabica and Robusta varieties grown. Intercropping with black pepper, cardamom, and areca nut is standard practice in the plains, Kadur, Tarikari. Farmers grow ragi, maize, and oilseeds. The district is a global player in the coffee export market. Local markets in Chikkamagaluru and Mudigeri handle the trade of spices. The commerce is highly seasonal, breaking during the coffee harvest between December and March. Opportunities lie in value-added food processing, specialty coffee roasting, luxury eco resorts, and organic farming. The government encourages investments that align with environmental conservation. Strict environmental laws govern land use, especially the Forest Conservation Act. Building resorts requires numerous clearances to ensure no disruption to elephant corridors or protected watersheds. While road infrastructure is generally good, hill roads are prone to landslides during monsoons. The state government is currently upgrading the state highways to improve connectivity between the coffee estates and the Mangaluru port. The Indian rupee INR is the currency. All major nationalized and private banks, SBI, Canara, ICICI, SDFC, have branches and ATMs in towns. Digital payments, UPI, are widely accepted even in small village shops. Options range from budget lodges in the town center to luxury heritage bungalow nestled within 100-acre coffee estates. Homestays are the most popular choice, offering an authentic Malnad experience and home-cooked food. Visitors can get a SIM card at any mobile store in Chikkamagaluru town. Airtel and Jio have the best coverage, though signal strength can be patchy in deep valley plantations or high altitude trekking spots. Modern casual wear is fine for trekking. However, when visiting temples like Sringeri, modest attire is required. Shoulders and knees covered, traditional wear is preferred. It is polite to remove shoes before entering homes or shops. The local Maynard cuisine is unique. Must try dishes include akki roti, rice bread, huli, spicy sambar, kadubu, and various bamboo shoot preparations, seasonal. And of course, the local filter coffee is world class. Hiring a private jeep is the best way to explore the rugged terrain of Baba Budanagiri or Mullayanagiri. For budget travelers, KSRTC state buses cover all major towns but are less frequent to remote tourist spots. Do's and don'ts. Do carry a raincoat, respect local wildlife, and try the local coffee. Don't litter in the hills, play loud music in forest areas, or trek alone after dark due to wildlife. For international visitors, a standard Indian trans visa, tourist visa is required. No special permits are needed to enter Chikkamagaluru district, though some forest trekking routes require prior permission from the forest department. A 3 to 4 day trip is ideal. Day 1, town and Mullayanagiri. Day 2, Paba, Pudanagiri and waterfalls. Day 3, Kemmangundi or Kundramuk. Day 4, Sringeri temple and departure. Trip day-to-day agenda. Day 1, arrival, check in the homestay, evening visit to Hayarkolale Lake. Day 2, early morning drive to Mullayanagiri, sunrise, then Jari Falls and Baba Budanagiri. Day 3, visit a coffee plantation tour and Belawadi temple. Safety and security. The district is very safe for solo and female travelers. The main risks are natural leeches during monsoons and steep, narrow roads. Always keep the contact number of your host or hotel handy. Chikkamagaluru has strong trade ties with Italy, Germany, and the Middle East, where its coffee is exported. Domestically, it is a primary supplier of timber and spices to North India. The first coffee seeds were planted in 1670. Chikkamagaluru was the constituency that gave Indira Gandhi a political rebirth in 1978. The Kurunji flower, which blooms once every 12 years, can be found in these hills. Chikkamagaluru is more than just a gateway, it is a sensory experience. Whether you are sipping a fresh brew overlooking a misty valley or trekking the rugged ridges of the Western Ghats, the district offers a profound sense of peace. It remains one of the few places where commercial success, coffee, has managed to coexist at least partially with deep ecological preservation. Thank you for seeing this video. Please subscribe this channel and press bell button to get notifications of upcoming videos. Thank you.